From eating processed sugar to arguing about who washes the dishes to mistakenly dropping cell phones in the toilet, it is without question that we as humans can be very unobservant. Of course, it is even more unsurprising to see that humans can, at most times, misunderstand inventions created by us. And by that, we don't mean satellites or robots, we mean everyday, real-life objects like pen covers and sunglasses. There is much more to the design of objects than we think. They are often there for a much more purposeful reason. In today's video, we will be looking at the top 10 everyday items that we do not know the use of. Number 10. Chinese takeout boxes. From the original patent, which you can find on Google, Chinese takeout boxes were originally called a paper pail. It's origami, a piece of paper that folds into a box but can also be unfolded into a plate so you can eat out of it more comfortably. These boxes were invented in 1894 by Frederick Weeks Wilcox, and contrary to the name, Chinese takeout boxes have nothing to do with China. These takeout boxes are one of the most efficient storage devices. You can use them to microwave food, unfold into a plate, eat from it, and then fold it back up to store in the refrigerator. No dishes, no qualms. Number 9. The tiny holes in airplane windows. If you happen to fly a lot and are the curious type, it is inevitable to notice the weird tiny hole at the base of every airplane window. Try as you might, you just can't seem to figure out why it's there. Well, this hole is actually called a bleed hole, and it is used to regulate air pressure inside the plane. Once the plane goes into the sky, there is a drastic change in air pressure in and around the plane. This bleed hole helps to balance out that pressure. The bleed hole also releases moisture to prevent the windows from getting fogged up. Number 8. The hole on a pen's cover. This is one question we have all asked ourselves. Why the heck is there a hole in Bic's pen cover? Are they trying to drain the ink faster? Or is the pen factory trying to save as much plastic as they can while making it look like a design? There is an answer to this. It is a vent that is designed to allow air to pass through in case someone mistakenly swallows the pen cover. It prevents the person from choking out and keeps them alive until they find help. Really heroic of Vic. Number 7. The hole in the end of a measuring tape. Even the measuring tape has a secret hole, a serrated piece of metal usually found at the end of the tape. This hole was created to lay hold on nails and screws for easier measurement. It helps to lock your tape in place so you can stretch it out as much as you want without releasing it mistakenly. Number 6. The extra tiny pocket in your pocket. Everyone has had to wonder about that tiny pocket in your jeans. What's it doing there, especially since nothing can fit into it? The tiny pocket is actually the watch pocket. This was most useful in the last century when men carried loose pocket watches around, hanging them by a chain. These watches were so small that a little extra pocket had to be created in order to keep them secure. Number 5. A tiny arrow on the gas gauge. The arrow pointing to the left shows that your gas tank is on the left side of your car, and pointing to the right shows that your gas tank is on the right side of your car. It mainly helps if you're trying to steal a car and you run out of gas. Hopefully you already know which side of the car your gas tank is on, but hey, it's a helpful reminder. Hopefully the police aren't close on your tail either. Although a lot of drivers do not know about this, the arrow is now standard in all modern cars. On a more serious note though, this is a feature most useful for amateur drivers who are trying their best to not frustrate gas station attendants. Number 4. The drawer below the oven. There are drawers underneath most ovens, and at most times we assume they are there to act as secondary trash bins. Well, that's wrong. This space is also known as a warming drawer, and it is designed to keep your pastries, cookies, pies, or lasagnas warm and intact after they've been cooked. It's a much needed solution for late dinner guests. But not all ovens come with this warming drawer, so if yours doesn't come with one, you might want to check out other options or just eat all the food before your late guest shows up. Number 3. Tabs at the end of foil boxes. There is no doubt that aluminum foil papers are awesome and very effective for packaging and storing foods. But what can be very annoying is the aluminum foil box itself. Like, every time you try to pull some aluminum out, the roll just tumbles out. What most people do not know is that there are 2 perforated tabs at the side of aluminum wrap boxes called end locks. They help to keep the foil in place while trying to get some out. All you need to do is push the tabs in so they can lock into the roll, then hold it in place while you do your thing. Number 2. Pan hole. Yup, another hole. We have all seen these holes at the end of every pan or pot. Most of the time we think these are meant for hanging on nails. And while yes, that does work, that little hole also keeps a drippy spoon in place while cooking. Number 1. Soda can tabs. A soda can tab is that little thing you use to open your can of soda. And no, you're not meant to break it and throw it away immediately. In fact, it's accurately designed to hold your straw in place inside the soda can so that it doesn't flop around while you're drinking. Genius. And with that, guys, we've come to the end of this video. If you've enjoyed it, please drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the bell notification so you get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.